5 point agenda indeed. You know, these guys actually think that we are babies, right? We don't have sense. And then somebody wakes up and says he wants to be governor of a state, and then here is 5 point agenda. He says security, he says road development, he says affordable healthcare, water and food security, then value-driven education. For lack of better words, I could tell you for free, this should be what a local council authority, local government chairman, should be using to campaign for a local government. And there are some local government where this may not even be valid. A local government like already local government area of Edo State in the heart of Benin, Ego, Okpebholo, and even in one there, so to speak. Okay, maybe one there because a large span of the local government transcended into rural communities. But you see, they are part of it that are also in the city. They cannot even put this forth as being a 5 point agenda. But a man who wants to be governor, because these people are daft, and that's a fact. I've said it repeatedly. I don't know, maybe a lot of permutation, a lot of politics will play to choose who should be the next governor of Edo State. But I know who shouldn't be. And this is Okpebholo, aka Akpakomisa. Him and his team do not deserve anywhere near government house because they don't know what to do. And so look at all things that this man has listed as being his 5 point agenda. Before you move on, just before you move on, to give you a semblance of who these people are, give you a proper interpretation of what they stand for, what they can do. I'll take you through the 8 point agenda of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency. This is what he proposed before he wanted to become president. Of course, he's president right now. And then look at it: food security, poverty eradication, growth, job creation, access to capital, inclusion, rule of law, and fighting corruption. That is his 8 point agenda. That was his 8 point agenda. Now calm down. Which of these has this man in the last 1 year, 12 months of his governance, of his presidency, of his administration, which of these has he been able to tackle? Which of all the policies you have seen, the policy somersault, the policies here and there, the fluctuations of policies, the in and out, the retrieval and the resell and all that, which of them do you think looks like one that can be intertwined or placed in between any of these particular agendas? So you see, these guys just sit somewhere, get pen and paper to somebody and say, write for them to see. This is it. If you look at this and say, what exactly is this government doing about food security? What is the government doing about poverty eradication? What is the government doing about people are now even more poorer, so to speak? What's growth? Growth about what? Growth where? With which index? On which area? Which sector? Which industry? What about job creation? Companies are leaving Nigeria in droves. What are you doing? What infrastructure do you need to put in place? Sorry, I'm dwelling on this. So this just gives you a prototype of the understanding of how these guys, they just write for writing's sake. And that's how Okpebholo came up with this. And then I laugh. In 2024, you want to govern a state, and then what you are listing is water and food security. This should be something that should not be mentioned, that you should be discussing 5 point agenda. Let me tell you, unfortunately, because a lot of people are still in the medieval era, even though they live in 2024, they cannot understand how systems are working. See, a commissioner will not present this to me as being a goal for wanting to be commissioner, and I will accept him into my cabinet. In fact, like I said, this should be something that the local government, local council authority chairman, local government chairman would be using to campaign in some very interior part of the state, and I will listen to him because it's important. People are discussing human capital development. People are discussing technology. People are discussing how science can be used to better, how data can be used to upgrade it. You see, in this all analysis, you didn't even see job creation as part of the goal that he probably would look at. The problem about unemployment in the state is not a body. But guess what? Because the songs in the lips of everybody is about roads, they wrote it there for you. Like Ukwa said in that very powerful movie, Ukwa, he said, tell people what they want to hear. This is a tell people what they want to hear. Value-driven education. What do you mean? What exactly? So again and again, I said people have got their choices to who they want to vote for. But I know this one, of course, Even if you forget anything, forgetting the fact that these guys are going to bring back the errors of Okpebholo into the society. We are bigger than that. We have moved past. Again, I'm not campaigning for anybody for any reason, but I'm just saying the APC, Okpebholo, and his gang of touts that have been hungry for so long and they cannot wait to get back to power should not be allowed to sit in there. They should not even smell it for any reason. In fact, if not that we have unhealthy sentiment, the APC, as it were, should be a cleaned off party from the minds of people when you are trying to grow. But this is a party that has taken us backward as a country and continually taking us back. Why are you even looking at them? What are you going to say? 5-point agenda of a governor to be. Do you want to go and look at what Sanwo-Olu produced as 5-point agenda? You want to go and check what Alex Oti's 5-point agenda is? You want to go and check what Seyi Makinde's 5-point agenda is? You want to go and check what 5-point agendas of government that are progressing is? And then you produce this as if you are SUG president of a high institution, and then somebody say we should listen to you. You want us to have a conversation like this? Affordable health care? Is that what you are saying? Which of these is looking at putting money in the hands of the people? Which of these is discussing how to empower the people? Which of these is discussing how to give people more opportunities to having better purchasing powers? Which of this is discussing about policies and frameworks that will grow the economy? Which of these? Kindergarten, pedestrian, shallow conversations, because all of them meet in beer parlor. And beer parlor now for they discuss all these kinds of things. And you wake up say, right time for them, right time for them, right time for them. So because if you say believe people, no. Then anything you talk, now they go take. Then you provide this to us as grown, developed, as Edo State is. This is what you want to use to campaign it. I'm not sure Adams Oshiomhole even used this to campaign in 2007. I'm not sure he did. Neither did Obaseki use this in 2016. Now in 2024, this is what you can produce. I thought you guys can do better. I thought with the outcome of terrible campaigns you're having, the bad reception you're having in the state, you look at better ways of what the state actually needs and think future for this state. Think future. Am I saying that roads shouldn't be a necessity? Yes, it should be. Am I saying that security shouldn't be? But if this is what you wrote, then you are not ready. You don't even understand the basic problem of the state. You don't, right? You just wrote what you think that people are complaining about so that they will complain. But again, remember, you're not just dealing with Okpebholos and touts. We still have some of the most educated persons in the whole of the country are from this state, and so they are looking at this to say, no, this is disappointing. APC will draw this thing back, and just like, of course, I know again you are not going to follow it. Even the one that your principal wrote from Abuja, you want to be president of Nigeria, the 8-point agenda, is not even looking at anyone. I'm sure he has forgot. He cannot be right now. I'm out of here. I beg.